So I've decided as a project to do my own album. It's going to be called RYKAMORTICE, and using my limited resources here in my home studio. I also thought it might be fun to start a Facebook page, so to document it, and people can follow along if they want. I don't know where this is going to go, but let's have some fun. So let's start off by looking at what we're going to use to create this opus. We're going to be doing it on Samplitude here. Pretty good program. I like it. The first song is going to be called Bloodlust. Anyway, on the drums here, we're going to use this thing. I like it because I actually get to hit the pad. I'm not really big into programming. I'm not smart enough for that kind of stuff. This might change over time depending on how effective it is. I've had my issues with it before. Next, we're going to be using a keyboard here for any ambient sounds. I got an idea for the intro of this thing that I'm going to be using this for. For guitar and bass, we're going to be using my Randall combo for the guitars and my Randall bass amp for the bass. Over here, I'm going to be pulling all that garbage out of there and building a vocal booth. I can't do the vocals the way I want in an apartment building, so I'm going to have to build some kind of protection for that. But that should be an interesting process, to say the least. So there you have it. I'm not expecting any high production values. I'm no engineer and I'm not a producer. Hell, I can barely play the bass. But it's going to be fun. I hope you'll follow along, and we'll see what happens. Good or bad, I'm doing it. All right, let's do it. So I went and got a new interface. Instead of the Zoom 8-track I was using, I thought I'd have better quality. Had a few glitches with it, but I finally got it going, so I decided to work on the intro to this thing. I'll play a bit of it for you. That's pretty much how that goes. Today I'm going to work on a scratch guitar track for the song, get it going, and we'll see how that goes. All right. So I put down a scratch guitar track for the song. Not really happy with how the guitars sound, but that's irrelevant at this point. But I got the timing on. Had a little problem in the middle there, but yeah, I got through it. Okay, next. If you're interested. Okay, so I started doing the drums. It's been kind of difficult because I'm not programming them. I'm hitting these pads, and that can be pretty tricky as far as timing is concerned. But in retrospect, I like it because there's certain times that human element is added that programming the drums wouldn't add. So I'm just going to do my best with that, and hopefully it turns out good. So let's show you some of the drums. So I'm using the Roland hand sonic drum machine here. I got to hit the pad. Like I said, it's a little tricky sometimes, especially after I've had a couple of beer. Okay, well let's lay something down. So what I've done for most of my other recordings is I've done the bass drum and the snare at the same time, kind of like a. But for this one, I decided that I was going to separate the bass drum from the snare. So in the mixing process, if I had a problem and I wanted the bass drum to be louder, then I would be able to do that. So that being said, I'm doing everything with a click track to help me keep on time. Even then it's a little bit difficult at times. So I found the best way to do it was to do the snare drum first. So I just go, or, and once I got that done, I went back and did the kick drum, which went something like this. That seemed to work out pretty well. It took a bit of doing to get through the whole song and whatnot, but mission accomplished. After I did that, I did the hi-hat. And I'm in the process of doing the tom stuff now. So I'm going to work on that some more, and we'll play a bit. So I finished up all the tom work I wanted to do on these tracks, and finished up with the cymbals too. So the drums are pretty much done. Now I'll probably have to tweak them a little bit in the mixing process, you know, a little bit of editing. But anyway, so next is the bass guitar. But here, let's have a listen so far, eh? See you next time. After I did the bass guitar, I decided that I wanted to isolate the guitar parts, so to try and get them bigger. And to do that, I wanted to put them in the vocal booth, but I didn't have a vocal booth. So I started the process on getting that done, and what a process it was. So that's basically how that went. It was a lot of trial and error and a lot of money, but I finally put a door on it. I didn't document that because I got, quite frankly, sick of documenting everything. It's just taken a long time to get done, and I just want to get back to business, really. But hey, let's have a look at how it turned out. All right. So here's what she looks like in my apartment. The door on it here, and a little latch. A latch here to keep it. There we go. Get the door open. So I got some acoustic tiles in there. I finally got a microphone and whatnot. Music stand. I don't know if it's pretty dark in here, so it's hard to tell, but basically that's what she looks like. Sure glad that's over with. So yeah, like I said, that was a lot of trial and error and a lot of money, and quite frankly, in retrospect, I would have done a couple of things differently. I probably would have used a construction adhesive instead of the Gorilla Glue. It's good enough for tacking stuff up, but it doesn't hold very well. So if I ever have to take this thing apart, I'll redesign it a little bit, make it a little bit sturdier. But overall, I'm pretty happy. I just need to cut a hole in the bottom for my mic cord and a little ventilation and headphone cord and whatnot. And I'm going to give her a shot. Hopefully this weekend. I'll do a little experimenting with it and see how that goes. I'm sure glad it's over. It's been a hell of a process and quite frustrating at times, but it's done. So back to work. Let's keep going on the RYKAMORTICE Homemade album. But before we go, I'm going to play you a bit of how the bass tracks went. Like I said, I'm going to start doing the guitar tracks now and then the vocals and mix it, and then I'll move on to the next song, but I'll be glad when this one's over. But here, let's have a listen to a bit of the bass tracks, shall we? Originally decided to do this, I thought I'd do a video maybe once a week or something, but I quickly found out that that put too much pressure on the songwriting. I was just concentrating more on filming than I was actually getting the work done, so I stopped doing that. And I shouldn't be that hard on myself, actually, that it's been so long between videos, because if I got to I got to write the stuff, I got to record the guitars, the bass, the drums, I got to do all of it myself, arrange it, write the lyrics, vocal. There's a lot of work, a lot of mixing and EQing and stuff. So it's a long process, really, but I am determined. So in my last video, I was still working on my first song. I had gotten my my vocal booth got built and all that stuff. Since the last video, I've got 2 more songs and a 4th one in the works, so that makes 4 songs altogether. The second song I did is called Whisper of Death. We're going to play some of that in a bit here. The 3rd song I got is called Betrayer. That one worked out fairly well, I thought, as well. And the one I'm working on now is called Savage Garden, which I've had, the main part I've had since I was in Kiss Tribute Black Diamond, actually, the main chorus. So that one was interesting to kind of revisit. Okay, so I'm going to play bits of these songs and with a little bit of footage of me playing along and whatnot, and enjoy. So my second song is Whisper of Death. I'm going to play that one for you now. I'm going to play a bit of it for you, and I managed to film a bit of my vocal stuff, so we're going to listen to. I'm going to show you some of that monstrosity as well. Yeah, let's check out Whisper of Death. Hey, so we're going to go into the vocal booth, and we're going to try and do some vocals. Got the board all up, ready to go, and we'll do some singing. I'm going to try and ease into it, and hopefully I can be more on tune and whatnot. So I did some work on the vocal booth. I put some outer covering on it, so it's not just hanging there anymore. So here's the booth. I got my lyrics here. Whisper of Death. All right, so. You never thought you'd leave it all like this, creeping in your mind, the devil's kiss. The pain grows within you deep inside. The answer to your question is your goodbye. You hear the whisper of death. You take your last breath, commanding, come unto me, whispered eternity. Your quiet desperation's not lost on me. A soul set afloat in an angry sea. No rhyme or reason, it takes a man down in the pit with Hades' wrath. Yeah. Well, that vocal session didn't go too badly, actually better than I thought it was going to, so I'm going to stick with that. I've got two main vocals to choose from, and I got a backup vocal in the background, I'm thinking. So now I got to do the part I hate the most, and that's the lead guitar stuff. I
I'm not a very good lead guitar player, so I'm hoping to get a few guest guitar players on this thing eventually. But I got to put the work in and try. So the Bloodlust song solo was, I got through it. Okay, well, gonna do the solo for this, and I can start mixing it. In the meantime, I've already started working on the third song. I got an idea what it's going to be about. I got most of the riffs. Got to piece them all together. So moving forward. So my third song is called Betrayer, and I've actually had the bulk of these lyrics for quite some time as well. Yeah, so I'll play some of that for you. See how it goes. I didn't get a whole lot of footage for this song, but yeah, check it out. Now the fourth song I'm working on that I haven't finished, I've got right now I've got the guitar, a scratch, well I got bass, scratch guitar, and the basic drum beat going on. I don't have a recording of that really, but I'll play you some preview recording footage I have, and now you'll get a kind of an idea where that one's going. So, hey. Last video there we did Whisper of Death and Betrayer, and I also played just some parts of a song that I have called Savage Garden. Well, I finished those, and I also wrote an instrumental called Gray Matter. Now Savage Garden, there was some stuff going on there with the vocals that I didn't really like, so I'm gonna have to redo those. But let's show you what I got so far.
outside the window in the dark of night. Your silhouette a vision for my insane delight. You'll never notice my distance there. Uncontrolled obsessions always there. In my mind.
So Gray Matter is a instrumental that I've written. It's a really raw mix so far, and I listened to it on my phone at work the other day, and I realized that I have to do some stuff with the lead guitar work. As usual, I wish I was a good lead guitar player, but I'm not. So this is how that one's going so far. Have a listen. So, that's what I got so far. I got 5 songs. I figure maybe another 3. For some reason, my songs are around the 5-minute mark. I don't know why. So maybe 3 more. We'll give it enough time to be album length. We'll see. For this album, what I've been doing is I've been taking old riffs I've had for over the years and using them and adding a couple of new riffs to fill out the song and kind of let them kind of form naturally that way. And then coming up with the lyrics later, listening to my finished arrangement and figuring out where I want the lyrics and whatnot. So, but at this point of the process, I've run out of my old ideas. So this particular song is made up of brand new riffs. And in my last supplemental episode, I put it out there to the universe to rate them and whatnot. And I didn't get much of a response. A lady named Tanya made a couple suggestions, and I took that, and I appreciate that. Thanks, Tanya, for participating. And I took that information and I used it to help arrange the song. But I'm going to play those 4 riffs that I have for you right now, and we'll take it from there. So now that I had 4 riffs that I could work with, it was time to arrange those into an arrangement that flowed to me. And like I said, I used Tanya's favorite riff. She rated them, which one she liked the best and whatnot, and I used that as the main riff. But anyway, so I arranged it into a flow that I liked, and then what I do is I start coming up with bass parts and drum parts and laying those down. So any of my friends that I know who have been in the recording studio know what a happy accident is. And I had had that happen on this song. I really wanted to have a song on the album that started with the drums. And so I came up with a drum beat that I thought was kind of cool. And then when it got to the point where I was thinking about the concept of the song and the title of the song, I kept going back to this song I had been thinking about Tecumseh, this native warrior who fought the U.S. government till the death. They knew they were going to lose, but just kept going anyway. An amazing story, really. So I thought, yeah, I'll write that one. And I called it The Prophet's War. So this song is called The Prophet's War. But the drum beat that I had come up with was I think, a great happy accident for this song because it suits the theme quite well. And hey, let me know what you think. So now that I had that piece of the puzzle in place, it was time to lay down some bass and the rest of the tracks till we get a song there that we can write some lyrics to. now I had a song. I just needed lyrics. I found the chorus pretty easy to come by, as the song ended up being called The Prophet's War, which lends itself easily to a chorus, which is basically the hook of the song, really. However, the verses didn't work. I had too many words in a too short a space, and it just didn't work for the vibe of the song. So I had to give that a rethink. And I finally figured it out, and so the song ended up being called The Prophet's War. And I'm going to play some of that for you. So there you have it. That's how I put that particular song together. Like I said, there's many different ways of writing a song. I find when I get stuck, I'll just write a few riffs and try and piece them together and pray it works out. It doesn't always. Sometimes you come up with some real bummers, but you know, you keep plugging at it, don't you? So now that the recording's done, it's a matter of the mixing and the production part, which I have I've known from hearing tests I've had through works that I have some frequency deficiencies in my hearing, and I thought it might be best to find some help. So I looked around at people I knew and stuff, and I asked a friend of mine, Graham from Sonic Vision, if he would help me produce this album, and he has agreed, and we've been working together for a couple of months now, and we have 3 songs kind of finalized for a mix, pre-mastering kind of thing, and I'm really thankful to have Graham on board to help me finish this thing to the best it can be. You know, I want more ears, not just mine, you know. So yeah, he's doing a great job, and I'm looking forward to us finishing it. So Graham's on board, and I've got I've got one more song to write. I got song 7's almost finished. I got to write some lyrics to it and whatnot, but the main body of it's done. And after that, one more song, and I think we're done this puppy. Last time we kind of went through how I roughly went through how I put these songs together, and we finished the song "The Prophet's War." Since then, I've managed to write and record the last 2 songs, and Graham and I have mixed them. And since that was the last of the songs, Graham has mastered the whole project. So we're getting close to being ready to release this thing. And I got to say that Graham has done an amazing job. He's way ahead of the game here. I'm falling behind. I should have done this video like 2 weeks ago. But alas, here we are. So the last 2 songs I did are called Scream Alone and Where Demons Live. I didn't get any performance footage of those because, quite frankly, it's just kind of getting boring now. But I will play a bit of those songs for you now. So have a listen, check it out. So that's how those songs kind of go. I don't really have too much more to report on this one. Like I said, things are moving at a breakneck speed, and we're getting close. We're getting close. I can't believe it's been 5 years. 5 years, and it's almost coming to an end here. I'm pretty excited. I'm tentatively looking at a June 19th release. I'll get back to you on that, as well as where you'll be able to pick up this epic opus, as well as maybe another surprise. We'll see how that goes. Anyway, don't forget, if you want to check out past episodes or some of my other content, just go to YouTube. Rick Slick Lee. That's me. Or if you're on Facebook, you can also check out my Facebook page at Facebook, RYKAMORTICE. And hey, check out Sonic Vision. Graham's got some shit on there you're gonna want to see, guaranteed. Okay, well, I guess that's it for this one. See you next time.